Hello, everyone, and happy New Year's Eve. It's the day before New Year's, so this is the end of one year. Tomorrow will be the start of another. We go to bed or whatever, or stay up and say yay to the new year. Um, we're about to start a new year, so we're at a transition right now. We're ending 23 and we're going to start 24. So this is the New Year's greeting, the end of the year and the beginning of next. So I decided I would do a New Year's greeting, a New Year's Happy New Year thing. But some people are not happy. Some people get really sad. They don't accomplish what they wanted to in 23. They make New Year's resolutions. A lot of people do that. But don't forget, New Year's Day is just a day on a calendar. It goes from the 31st, whoop, to the 1st. Boom. That's it. That's really the impact. You don't make resolutions for the 3rd of June or the 9th of April. But everybody makes a big deal about making their resolutions. And if they fail to continue the resolutions, sometimes they feel depressed. They get excited about doing this. I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna be at the gym. I'm gonna go Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm gonna do arms and chest, and then Tuesday and Thursday I'm gonna do legs and back, and I'm gonna do aerobics every single day for 5 days a week. Broop, broop. And then they go on the 2nd, probably, and then maybe they go on the 4th, and then maybe they go the next week and they go Monday and they do Tuesday and then Wednesday, and then that's it. They're done for the year, for the entire year. Lots of gyms. If you think about this, if every person that was a member of the gym, a member of a gym, went to the gym, let's say 2 days a week, maybe 3, you would never be able to work in. They'd be, hey, can I work in with you? Oh, there's 4 people ahead of you, for each machine, because that's what happens. They definitely, if every member went to the gym, we'd never be able to work out. You'd never get to be on an elliptical machine, a bike. You'd never be able to do free weights. It'd be so crowded. There'd be no lockers available. There'd be no room in the locker room. So for that week, if you see that, even with all the brand new memberships, people get memberships for Christmas gifts. Here's a Christmas gift. Sometimes you might have an overweight friend. You say, hey, I know you're trying so hard, and I know it's difficult when it rains. Here's a membership for whatever gym. I paid for 2 years of you so you can go to the gym. This happens. I talk to people when I'm on the machines. That happens a lot. People will give that as a gift. Is that rude? It depends on how they do it. A lot of people want to get and stick their nose in your weight loss, your healthy journey business, and maybe you don't need that. Maybe you need their support for them. Say, hey, good job. I see that you were out on the trail walking. I see that you went to the gym yesterday. That's great, but when they try to really force that on you, and then sometimes you feel the guilt of, oh no, they bought me that membership, I never use it. There's a lot of times we'll get a gift we don't use. Maybe the sweater's too big, or the shoes are too small, or like in the Grinch or whatever, maybe his heart was too small, his shoes are too tight, whatever. Sometimes that'll happen. People will give you a gift that you cannot use. You can't return a gym membership. So put the card in your pocket, or is it a little thing on your keys, or on mine I have a little app and I go doo-doo when I come in. Don't worry about that. If you have that issue, go to the gym as you want. Don't feel stressed. So New Year's resolutions, do I make them? No, because I don't want to run my life with a cheat day on Friday and a resolution on the 1st. I don't do cheat days and I don't do resolutions. So my goal is for my health. My numbers, again, like I said, are not the scale. It's not the measuring tape. It's my labs. So if I go to the gym every single day and I'm doing really great, and I lose a little weight, and I lose a little inches around my tummy, that's great. But if it doesn't affect my overall picture of health, then it doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't matter. I know that if I do reduce weight, and if I do exercise more, I'll probably get some benefit for that. I'm not saying it's not beneficial. Of course it's beneficial. But if there was a situation in which I decide instead of going to the gym today, I'm going to do some calisthenic type exercise at home. I'm going to run in place, jog in place, walk in place. I'm going to walk the dog, whatever that might be. It's going to be something that maybe I will do instead of that. So don't let yourself get depressed. This time of year, they always say the holidays are a very depressing time. People are like, I can't wait till the holidays over. I'll get so depressed. A lot of times that's memories of when you were a kid, and maybe some people have passed on. You used to go to grandma's house, and now she's no longer alive. That kind of thing. A lot of stuff will happen like that. Will be emotional baggage from, not necessarily baggage, but emotional memories, sadness that occurs because there's been some form of a change. Maybe you were married last year and this year you're no longer married. Maybe your kids were with you last year and this year they're not. So there is depression at the holidays, but don't get so depressed with this situation of a changing of a calendar. It's no big deal. You get free calendars all the time. Make a donation to any large charity, and you're going to get calendars all year long. I started getting calendars. I think my first calendars I was getting were in September. I always get these address labels, and I always get calendars. Those are some gifts they're going to give. I don't know what's going to happen when we stop doing snail mail. I think it comes with something new because the labels aren't that effective anymore, I don't think, because who sends out that? No one's really excited to get those. But what I was saying is just do not get too depressed. Now, that can slow you down. You do not want to slow down your thing. If you've talked to your doctor, you talk to your physical therapist, you talk to your nutritionist, and you're on a plan for 2023, it's likely that's going to be your plan to start 2024. But you don't need to deviate. Just stick with it. Now, what if you went out and you ate too much cake for New Year's? You know, they're that one New Year's cake. It's kind of famous in other areas. Maybe you drank too much champagne. Does champagne have carbs and calories? I think it does. So maybe you drank too much. And maybe, you wake up tomorrow and go, oh, man, or maybe tomorrow. Oh, my head. Oh, I was going to go out and I was going to do a New Year's walk with a neighbor. And, I'll still, maybe you do it, maybe you don't. Okay, it's a changing of the year. That's it. Now, on another subject that a lot of people are really scared about is this fact that it looks like, according to the Republicans, according to the Democrats, according to the Independents, according to like every single poll, it's going to be Donald Trump. Okay, the next election that we have, we will be electing Donald Trump to be the president of the United States. Now, my theory on this is we said we don't like Trump. He's naughty and he's a bad boy. So we hired this guy named Biden. When you become president, you're actually being hired. That's all it is. The election is a hiring process. So instead of going to talk to one boss or two bosses or three bosses and you send a cover letter and a resume, you're talking to millions of bosses throughout the United States that are allowed to vote. So we get this guy named Biden, and we think he's going to be great because he's not Trump. He was elected, and you can think whatever you want, but even the Democrats admit he was elected because he's not Trump. It was a protest vote against Donald Trump, and enough people did the protest voting, and now we had Donald Trump. And we have Joe Biden. So what's going to happen is when Biden is elected, the Democrats are, this is not just for me, watch the liberal news, watch CNN, watch MSNBC. This is from the world, watch BBC, watch PBS, everywhere. They're saying this, Donald Trump is going to be the next president. The Democrats are already working at who's the best person we can put in place to work with the brand new Trump presidents when he becomes president. Who's his vice president? That's very important because his vice president, if Trump remains popular for the next 4 years, his vice president will likely run for president 4 years from the next election, and they will have a good chance of winning again. So it might be Republicans for a while. So when you see this and you know they're already planning, the Democrats are already planning for Trump to be the next president. That's it. They're planning for that. Joe Biden's numbers are not getting better. Joe Biden's numbers are getting worse. Trump doesn't need good numbers because he's got a lot of money coming in. His voters are going to vote for him. If his popularity is a little bit lower, that's fine. He's going to go straight through the primary, not even debating, nothing looks like. Boom, he's going to get elected. He's going to get the nomination to be the Republican candidate, and he's going to go against this guy named Joe Biden. It looks like maybe it's going to be Kamala, maybe it's going to be somebody else. They said that the Republicans are actually planning on, if he's not going to run against Biden or Kamala. So they're thinking about some kind of a upset, something's going to happen. I don't know. But he's going to win, it looks like. It looks like he's going to win. I'm not saying he's definitely going to win. There's always a possibility that Biden will pull something out amazing. He'll do something really great for the government, for the country. The economy will get better. We're going to stop the border situation. The wars that he is participating in, not him, but the United States, we're a country. If he's able to do something miraculous and he wins, okay, he wins. But it looks like it's going to be Trump. I'm already seeing people saying, I'm so depressed, it looks like Trump's going to win. And there's a lot of people remember when Trump beat Hillary Clinton, they could not work. They did not go to work for months. People went into and they would have bubble blowing and Play-Doh at the colleges. A lot of the colleges said, okay, no, you don't have to do any finals. We won't do any finals. Do your grade now, but you're so depressed because of Trump winning. And then people called them snowflakes, and they had these quiet zones and these what they call them, peaceful, I can't remember what they call them, these places where they go so they can play with puzzles and Play-Doh at the college campuses versus doing their college work. Don't do any college work. Come over here and blow some bubbles. Okay, that's going to happen again, it looks like. People are going to be very depressed, and people are already talking about, I'm going to kill myself. Now, you're going to see a lot of celebrities, they're going to say, I'm going to move to another country. If Donald Trump wins, I'm moving to another country. How many of them are going to do that? Zero. How many are going to open their big, fat pie holes and tell you they're going to do that? Hundreds. Hundreds are going to say, I'm going to Canada. I'm going to go to England. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're an actor. You're a celebrity. And also remember, these people are not necessarily smart. You could be a very good-looking, beautiful model and be dumb as a rock. You could be a really great actor and be stupid. You could be a stupid person. Don't go to them for your mental feelings. So if Whoopi says, I'm moving, and Madonna says she's moving, and this person, we're all moving out of the country, Barbara Streisand, I'm moving, they never do. They always say, who cares? If Barbara Streisand moved to France tomorrow, do you really care? Especially in this world with computers, and you can keep in touch with Barbara Streisand all you want. They're not moving. They're just trying to stay relevant. A lot of them. You know, if someone was in a Disney movie back in 1973, and now today they're saying we're going to move to Germany because Trump was elected, they're not moving, first of all. And second of all, who cares? Who cares? Do you care? Now, if your mom was moving, or your dad was moving, or your sister, or your spouse, maybe you care. That has some impact on you. But don't go into this bubble thing like, oh my God, this happened. What's going to happen is if he wins, and he probably will, he'll win. And he can only serve 4 more years. And then we'll do it again. That's how it works in the United States. I don't know how it works where you are. North Korea, tap, tap, tap. Is that how it works there? You know, Russia, tap, tap, tap. I don't think it works that way there. And people, oh, he's going to take over the government. No, he's not. He's not. So don't let that bother you to the point where you can't continue on your healthy journey, mental, physical health. Stay on that. Whatever it is, whatever you've approved, it's been approved for you to do, whatever you're doing right now. If it's beneficial, keep doing it. Don't worry about this. Barbara Streisand's not moving. Madonna's not moving. They never move. They always say they're going to move. Where are they going to move? To Canada. They never move to Mexico. Always Canada, because it's close enough they can still work. And there's a lot of work in Canada for filming. But that's what they say they're going to do. They're not going to do it. It's a lie, folks. It's a lie. Don't fall for it. You're smart enough to make your own decisions. Don't let these people tell you how you have to think about this. Trump's going to win, it looks like, guys. New year, a new president by the end of the year. So, but basically, Biden's got, a year left. So, that's it. Biden's probably not going to be your president anymore. Don't go, I don't want to say nuts. Don't be affected negatively because of that. If you don't like him, vote for another guy. Don't vote for Trump if you don't want Trump to be the president. But it looks like other people are going to vote for Trump. It looks like it's going to possibly be a landslide victory because they don't like Biden anymore. Biden was only elected to not be Trump. He did his job. Day one, you Democrats out there that are talking about how horrible Biden is now, you're the ones that elected him to do a job, which is not to be Trump, and he did it on day one. He's the most successful president I know. In my mind, okay, we don't want Donald Trump to be president. We want someone else to be president. Joe Biden, you're that guy. Okay, he succeeded. On his very, very first day, when the election was over, when the insurrection was over, he did everything he needed to do. So this is a happy new year. Happy new year. Happy new year. Don't let depression get in your way. Please, if you need help, there's people out there that can help you. I've heard people say, I'm going to commit suicide. No, you're probably not going to do that. You're probably just talking. But if you really feel that you're going to have to commit suicide over an election or over some depression at this time of year, there's people out there. There's organizations. You can even dial 911. There's a ton of different organizations that are free. There's free help out there. There's free mental health out there. There's free physical health. If you need that for you to remain healthy, but be healthy from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet. Happy New Year. Don't forget to subscribe. We have some new work coming out for the acting. Please subscribe. Down there in the right-hand side, I'm pointing to the left, so it should be pointing to the right. There's a button. Hit that button. Hit that bell. Let's all get back to work. Happy New Year. Don't let depression get in your way. If you can avoid physical illness, don't let that get in your way. If they say you got to wear a mask, I guess you got to wear a mask. That's new. And right now, they already said all medical staff will have to wear masks in California. Oregon's talking about full mask, just like it was in 2020. Some people are sick. Some people are well. Mental health is important. Got to get out there. If you are a walker, man, there's nothing feels better. A nice crisp day, you get out there, you walk, and you see little dogs. If I'm depressed or feel like I could get depressed or have anxiety, if I go out there and walk and I see these little doggies, I don't bring my dog because she scares me away, but I go and see other people's little dogs and I talk to their dogs as they walk. Man, it makes me feel a lot better. Happy New Year. Subscribe, share, hit that bell so you can get some acting work. It looks like we're back. Acting is back. Take care, everyone. Happy New Year.